Quick note, this is an AI-assisted 5-minute recap of a Stanford class. Instructor Apoorv Agrawal of Altimeter Capital interviews Databricks CEO Ali Ghodsi in class. Ghodsi opens by telling anxious students to calm down. Hype pushes people onto the wrong problems. Even his interns fear their careers are over at 22. Everything here is the speaker's own view, compressed. The full 39-minute talk is linked below. His headline claim, "We already have artificial general intelligence," by earlier research definitions. At Berkeley's AMP lab in 2009, he says, today's models would have cleared every AGI bar. Models already outthink many people we deal with, we just move the goalpost. So the costly quest for godlike superintelligence, he argues, is unwarranted. He polls the room twice, and the student's own show of hands cheerfully contradicts itself. Yet an MIT report says most enterprise AI pilots fail, and he calls that directionally right. Real organizations have no agentic coworkers yet, humans still shuffle reports. His diagnosis, the models never got the context inside employees' heads. Every company has a John or Jane who knows everything, that knowledge never reached the AI. Get that context into the agents, he urges the class, and you will have massive impact. Is software dead? Then OpenAI and NVIDIA are dead too, he jokes. Software is not dead, but two things really changed: barriers to entry and switching costs fell. Anyone can now write software almost for free, and the incumbents hold that same weapon too. Once you talk to an agent instead of a screen, interface lock-in melts away. More competition is coming, so software companies will simply have to run far more efficiently. Code was never the only moat, he points the class to Hamilton Helmer's book 7 Powers. Economies of scale, brand, trust, patents, and above all proprietary data still protect a business. A firm whose product looks exactly like it did 10 years ago should be genuinely afraid. But innovators with data, customers, and scale will come out fine. So this is no apocalypse, it is a sorting of stagnant from alive. Agrawal shows Ethan Mollick's jagged frontier: AI is superb at some tasks and hopeless at others. Across Databricks' 20,000 customers, most firms only get task-level help. Take support, the job everyone declared dead first, it turns out to resist automation hardest. Support tickets are precisely the cases where trained humans got stuck, so context is everything. Databricks tried every support vendor, and none survived its own tickets. Why so slow? He cites a 1990 Stanford paper, the Dynamo and the Computer. Factories swapped steam engines for electric motors and saw no productivity gain for 40 years. Only when they redesigned the whole factory floor, around 1920, did electricity finally pay off. The PC repeated it, computers everywhere except in the productivity statistics, Salo quipped. AI is the same story, he argues. No real gains until organizations rewire how they work. His own case study, one production Salesforce-connector took Databricks 9 months. AI coding alone saved 6 weeks, the team politely called the CEO's 2-day prototype a toy. Then one first principles engineer attacked the process itself instead of just the coding step. Requirements shrank to a week, testing was outsourced, 7 people shared every connector. The result was 7 connectors in 1 quarter, a human rewiring no smarter model could deliver. Handed $100 to spread across energy, chips, infrastructure, models, and apps, he picks the apps. Value in tech always migrates up the stack, IBM, Microsoft, VMware, onward. In 2000 the experts obsessed over multicast, the real winners sold books, taxi rides, and spare rooms. His picks now: AI healthcare and education could mint trillion-dollar companies. Both fields would enjoy data moats, economies of scale, and winner-take-most dynamics, he argues. Open source closes in, Moonshot's Kimi 2.6 would have been January's best model ever. He expects token factories, frontier models served at scale, on thin, Amazon retail-style margins. Models stay valuable, but both speakers bet the fat profits flow to the application layer. His career advice: ignore the fear-mongering, breathe, and think in decades. Good ideas are rare. Airbnb could have launched in 2001. Bet on secular trends.